What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Another 100% plus runner penny stock again? It seems like the penny stocks are back in town. So today we had the penny stock TNXP. Hit highs of about 150% gain today. So this is the third day in a row we've had a penny stock basically increase 100% or more intraday. So we've had 3 days of consistent penny stocks to trade that have been pretty good. So today we're going to jump in. Let's talk about TNXP, some of the risks involved, and that's what I'm doing here today. I'm going to try and help some of you newer traders avoid taking a big loss on this stock. So stay tuned. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is the stock TNXP. We're going to put it on a 5-day chart here for you, and we're going to look at this. All right, so what do we see here from the 5-day chart? What do we see? We see that the stock gapped up here. We had a nice gap up on the chart just the other day. Now, some of you probably don't know this, but that so-called nice gap up was really a reverse split. Okay, so realistically, what happened here with TNXP was just a reverse split the other day. All right, so that's not really a nice gap up, okay? Whenever, for those of you trading on Thinkorswim, if you ever see that little purple circle that I just highlighted there with the yellow circle, that is called, that's not called, that's a reverse split symbol. Whenever you see that purple circle with the little Harry Potter lightning bolt going through it, that is what you call, or that's the symbol of a reverse split. Okay, so reverse splits are not usually a good thing. You must understand this. Whenever you see a stock gap up from a reverse split, it's not normally a good thing. So a small little mini lesson on reverse splits for you guys, because some of you are watching this video and going, what's a reverse split? I don't know what a reverse split is. I'm going to tell it to you. A reverse split, in simple terms, is a company reducing the amount of shares that are available to purchase on the market. So they are basically just decreasing the amount of shares that are open to purchase, or the supply that they have of amount of shares. So reverse split is decreasing the amount of shares that they have, and as a result, the share price increases. Okay? Reduce the amount of shares and the price of the stock will increase, thus resulting in a gap up on their chart. Okay? When they do a reverse split, they decrease the shares, the price of the stock will then increase, and it will always result in a gap up on your stock chart. Cool, sounds good to me. Another thing that you see with reverse splits is what happened with TNXP. TNXP was a little bit different though. See, with a lot of reverse splits is when they gap up, okay, and they do their trading session and blah, 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 a lot of times we'll see them go on a run. They'll do a reverse split and then they'll actually go running and have a good trading day, as you can kind of see here. But before we touch on that, I must first tell you, again, reverse splits are not usually a good thing. And the reason companies go through reverse splits is usually for bad reasons or not good reasons, or there's something going on and they had to do a reverse split. I could name a few, but that would just be more fun to leave the research up to you guys. So that will be your homework. Figure out why companies actually do reverse splits, and you'll now be better prepared and you'll know more going into a stock the next time it goes through reverse split. They're not necessarily all for really bad reasons, okay? There's reasons they do them, and I will leave it up to you guys to figure out those reasons, okay? So on this particular stock, TNXP, it had a good run today. A lot of times we'll see reverse stocks or reverse split stocks like TNXP, and they'll actually trade and have 1 or maybe 2 really good days, and then what do you think happens? They just get absolutely smoked. They get crushed. Okay, they do, most oftentimes. A lot of penny stocks will go through reverse split and then they will get crushed just a couple days after. So what does that mean? What am I really telling you guys? To be extremely careful if you're considering trading TNXP, or for the next couple days if you're thinking of putting on your watch list. Be extremely cautious, okay? Most of the times these reverse splits might have like one good day. They may have no good days and then they'll end up dumping. You can already see by TNXP today that it's gone up significantly, and it's already given back quite a bit of those gains already, okay? Now, I will say this, the difference between difference between this reverse split and this day that TNXP had is it had good news. There was also some news about some positive trial that they did or something regarding their trials in the FDA and breakthrough and top line results. They were all in the press release this morning, basically giving it the appeal that it had some very strong news. So a bunch of people traded it. Okay. What you also have to understand about these reverse splits sometimes is that, again, when they go through reverse split, what really happens? Again, they decrease the amount of shares available to purchase, which then decreases their overall float, which then makes the supply less, which then makes it more volatile, and hence you see trading days like this on some of these reverse splits. Okay, so again, this is the third day in a row we've had a penny stock run up over 100%. TNXP today just, well, at its highs had hit from its closing price to its highs was up 151%. So I was able to trade it today. I did a few scalp trades. We're not going to really touch on my trades. It doesn't really matter. But if you're that crazy about it, we made $1,000 total on TNXP today. So I didn't trade it crazy good, but I made a little bit of money. So 3 days in a row, good penny stocks. These are the types of penny stocks we're looking for. We're not looking for the stocks that are going to move 20, 30 cents. We're looking for dollar moves or stocks that have big range, because the bigger the range on these penny stocks, the easier it's going to be to make some of the money. Okay. So again, we had a really good trading day for TNXP. At this point, if you're considering trading it, I would lay off the gas on that, because it's got a lot of room to come down. Just know that in the coming days to weeks, you will most likely see TNXP very, very low. Okay, so all in all, is TNXP a safe stock to trade? Most likely not. So if you're a newer trader just getting into trading and you're starting to hear about the stock in different chat rooms, maybe different Facebook groups, you're on StockTwits or wherever it is you may be that you're starting to hear about this stock, you might want to second guess actually trading it. Now that you know it's a reverse split, it's most likely going to crash. It had some of this pump news today and it's selling off. Again, a little bit risky. I hope you guys don't make any aggressive trades on this until it at least bases out, meaning find support. Right now, it's got a lot of room to go down, and I think it's a pretty high risk stock to be considering trading. Take care.